All right. Well, we have HBO's Looking, which is a drama comedy show on HBO. And I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to watch it and I'm saying, what is this? What is this? Seriously, what is it? I'm trying to figure it out. Oh God. I mean, the characters. I hate them all. I hate the characters. I hate the British guy. He's a fucking asshole and a jerk. He's a fucking douchebag. And the main character, I forgot his name, the actor's name, or the name of the character. Still, I mean, these characters are so insignificant. I don't even know the characters' names. Still, and I've been watching it on HBO, or I don't watch it live, but I watch it on demand or on the internet. And it's like, okay, it's a gay drama comedy about gay friends. Haven't we done this before? Oh yeah, Queer as Folk. Oh yeah, it got awards, didn't it? Right? Yeah. Yeah, it had good acting and it had a lot of good writing in it too. But this shit, I mean, what is this? Yes, I'm calling this shit because I don't know. I mean, look, I'm getting really impatient with it. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to just give it like that 12, 13, 14 chance of me going, "Ooh, that was cool." But I mean, the writing is off. The characters are they are pretty much unknowing, especially to we gay people. I cannot speak for myself. I cannot speak for everybody in the gay community. But I don't have gay friends like this. I just don't. Try to avoid them. And the main guy, I hate him the most. I hate him. He's that guy, the main character of all this. I forgot his name. He looks like Fred Savage. You know Fred Savage, the little kid from the Wonder Years. He reminds me of him for some reason. Probably grew up and now he's a homo. San Francisco. But I don't know if I should stop watching it now. I'm at that point where I think I am. I mean, it's not. It's just. It's like that other sitcom. Which one was it? No, but this is really like sort of subtle, sort of like too casual, too. There's no inherent risks or there's nothing at stake, besides getting fucked in the ass. That's all. I mean, basically, it's about gay guys. No, one gay guy who has friends, and he is trying to hook up with guys and try to look for a boyfriend. Oh my god, what an interesting screenplay or an interesting teleplay that must be. That's an interesting story. Put it on HBO. The thing is that HBO wants its own Queer as Folk. That's the thing. I think that's what it is. And now it has it's gonna get a second season. You know what I'm saying? Look, okay. I know I was hard on the other show. What was the name? Was it Almost Normal or I don't know what was that? It wasn't on NBC. I forgot what it was, but it was the gay couple that wanted to have the kid. Uh, Something. It was just ridiculous. It was just a hideous show. Not so funny. It was uber political. It's very stereotypical. Now here with this one, the stereotypes are kind of melded away, but the wax is still there, kind of thing. But at least they got some diversity, and one of the characters is Mexican, and he met the main character, the guy that looks like Fred Savage, from the Wonder Years. He met him on the train or bus in San Francisco, and so it's kind of weird because the guy didn't just want to hook the Mexican guy, who's okay looking. He's kind of good looking, but you know who he looks like? The Mexican guy. He looks like Baba Booey from Howard Stern. And believe me, they're not that. Baba Booey is not that attractive, believe me. Ay, ay, ay. But he's okay. I mean, this guy, I forgot his name again. You know, like these characters are so like detached from the audience. Like I don't have any feeling whatsoever about these characters at all. In fact, I'm getting a negative feeling, and I hate them. I want to choke them. I want to strangle these motherfuckers, fucking faggots. I want to strangle them. Okay. I'm gonna just drink my tea here, and I'm gonna play you a clip while I'm drinking my tea, and I'm gonna try to relax. It's just that I hate. You know why I hate this? Because I also have a hobby of writing screenplays and shows and all that. So when I see things like this being produced, I'm like, why don't I do something too? I mean, why don't I do something like the NBC show? What was it called again? The New Normal. That's right. I forgot. The New Normal. Yeah, let me write something like that. Let me just get high on LSD and some pot and go to a gay bar and just transcribe what goes on in there. Although that would be cool though for a play. But they didn't even do that for the New Normal or for this series on HBO. I thought it was gonna be good. I thought it was gonna be like interesting characters and stuff, you know. When I heard that they were gonna have a Mexican character, I said, "Ooh, they might have a gangster or something. That would be funny." A Mexican gay gangster dating his boyfriend. And then he gets shot by his rival gangs, and then the boyfriend goes into a rage. Hey, bitch, why'd you kill my boyfriend, Esther? Woo, woo. That would be funny. That would be great. I will watch that, definitely. I'll TiVo that shit. All right, here. While I'm drinking my tea, let me play you this clip. Now, Fred Savage lookalike is in bed. He had sex with a Baba Booey lookalike Mexican guy. And now he has to leave. This is where supposedly it starts to get better. It gets better, right? And I don't think it's going to get better. But this is episode 5 of the series, of season 1. And this is where he's in bed with the Mexican guy, and you know he's about to leave, and he gets back. Well, he leaves the apartment building, and then he comes back because he really wants to just spend the whole day with the Mexican guy and fuck around and all that. Anyway, let me play this short little clip here. All right, they're in bed and they're making out, by the way. Oh, so if you're heterosexual, I guess you have to probably, stop now. If one of those teabag Christies, I bet you are, right? Oh, yeah. My heterosexual ears. Anyways, you're going to hear some really bad acting, by the way. I didn't like it in this episode. Fred Savage was not up to his par.
You gotta stop. I'm not doing anything. Okay, you know what? Fuck. You have a really nice penis. You have an incredible penis, but I've got to go to work.
Oh, you have to be a good little boy, right?
Fuck you. I gotta go. I'll see you soon. Bye.
All right, so he leaves the apartment. He's walking down the street. And then, well, yeah, this has happened to me once also, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm really horny right now. I just want to get laid. And that's kind of okay if you want to write it into a TV show like this, but where's the interesting bit of it? You know what I'm saying? Every gay guy and straight guy out there is horny, so what's the point, you know? So he comes back and rings the bell. That was a bell, by the way, not a sex toy. So now the Mexican guy is giving him a blowjob. Ooh. This was probably a really funny scene, by the way. I mean, Queer as Folk, they had a way of doing the sex scenes which was kind of interesting in a way. It was very rough, but then abstract, but then like loving, but it was just a very interesting way that Queer as Folk did it. But here, it was like, I can tell that the Mexican guy who was giving Fred Savage a blowjob, I know that he's faking it, right? He's probably sucking on a lollipop or something. I don't know. It just didn't seem that. It's just two gay guys enjoying a blowjob. And if you're heterosexual, you might say, "Well, that's pretty interesting and titillating." Yeah, maybe to you heterosexuals, but not to me. Oh yeah, rim that ass.
Oh, okay.
Relax. Just took a shower.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man, I really want to fuck you. Will you let me fuck you?
I don't really. Oh, fuck. Can you stop? I'm gonna come. I don't want to come yet. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna.
And his face is like fucking. It's like that face that kids make when they go to the doctor and then the doctor's about to put a needle in him. It's about to inject them or draw blood out. And you know how little kids like make that face like. That's the face that this guy's making. Oh my god. It's fucking silly.
Come. No. Oh, fuck, I'm coming.
There you go. He swallowed, by the way. I was watching this scene and I remember my parents came over and they rang the doorbell and I just opened it. My dad was like, "What the hell are you watching?" And I'm like, "Remember those good old days, Dad?" So now they're in a diner. And so you're like asking yourself, okay, so the guy wakes up with this Mexican guy that looks like Baba Booey. And he got a blowjob from him. Okay, so this is what the whole episode is. The whole episode is just these two fucking homos going around Frisco and just talking about sex, about this, about that, pretty boring stuff, you might say, but it would have been more interesting if there was some other things going on, either in the background or in the subplot or something like that. So now they're in the diner having breakfast after Baba Booey had his protein shake. Now he's having some eggs. More protein.
Did you have pineapple yesterday?
Why?
I could still taste your...
Oh, come on. Seriously? I gave you the 3-second warning, so you can't blame me.
I don't mean there's a bad thing, I'm just saying.
And I cannot find this believable at all. I cannot. I mean, the guy that looks like Fred Savage, I'm sorry, I don't know his name, sorry. The guy that looks like Fred Savage. He's all like looking at Baba Booey like a little boy, like a little femmy little boy, like, "You suck my dick." I'm like, dude, I cannot find this really easily believable. Well, at least for me, because usually the man that likes to get his dick sucked is usually masculine. Usually, not all the time. Sometimes you like to give blowjobs to feminine men, or okay, fine, I'm okay with that. But usually, the top is a little bit more masculine. Oh, and by the way, Fred Savage here says that he doesn't like to take it up the butt. So I think he's either a top or I don't know. He's oral only, which is that could have been a nice thing to kind of talk about. You know what I'm saying? That would have made the whole episode interesting because butt sex it's a kind of a interesting topic to talk about, I guess. Yeah, during breakfast, right? I always do that. When I go have breakfast, especially with my parents, we talk about butt sex all the time.
Wait, you don't do that?
Not on purpose, and not on an empty stomach. Thank you. I kind of just get nervous because it's not, 100% safe. I get that it's pretty safe, but you never know.
Oh.
What?
You think I'm a puto?
What is that?
Like a guy who fucks around with a lot of guys,
Puto.
has a lot of comments.
Actually, no, it's not. It's actually a cum whore.
Are you? I'm just got paranoid. I sneeze and I think I've got HIV. I get tested all the time, even though I'm incredibly safe.
See, why didn't the creators of the show said, you know what, let's play with that. Make this guy a hypochondriac. Somebody that's totally afraid of AIDS or HIV. So, like, have him do, like, this weird thing where he's covered in plastic while he's having sex. That would be funny and interesting. But no, we had to go the normal way. Ay.
That's why I get tested.
Just to be 100% sure.
My last boyfriend was positive.
Really?
But don't worry, I'm not.
Weren't you freaked out? Dating someone that,
Yeah, a little bit, I love him, so what are you gonna do? You just deal.
Right.
I don't do that often, by the way.
Do what?
But this morning, I don't know.
And you know what?
Couldn't help myself.
I thought that the Mexican guy, because he kind of looks a little bit more masculine than the Fred Savage. I thought that the Mexican Baba Booey look-alike would have probably been the one getting his dick sucked, right? He's masculine and top. But it wasn't that way. It was kind of weird, though, when I saw him doing that. Although I know he was probably sucking on a banana or something like that.
Oh, shit. I gotta go. I gotta get the bill.
Oh, well?
Yeah, I gotta get to work.
Oh, no.
Okay, we split it.
I got it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, my God.
Oh,
They
my
got
God.
Goonies cards.
Really?
Yeah, that's like my favorite movie of all time.
Never saw it.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, well, he's Mexican. What do you expect? Anyway, let's move forward here. Let's take another part of the. Here's another part where they're basically just like he's saying, "Oh, I have to go to work. I have to go to work," but he never goes. So he just spends the whole day with the with the Mexican dude.
About, computer stuff. There's a big blanket over us. And at one point, he takes my hand and puts it
He's talking about his first sexual experience.
on his enormous penis.
Hot.
Mm-hmm.
That's hot.
Yeah.
And he let you jerk him off?
Mm-hmm.
Did he come?
Mm-hmm. In my hand.
Wow.
Before we got to the Colorado border, which I remember because I was...
Now, when I was seeing this, I did sense a little bit of blood flow into my 2-inch penis because I was trying to imagine it, but that's just me. And for a heterosexual, or for somebody else, or even for other gay guys, they'd be like, okay, so what? I did that last night, Yeah, I mean, it's not that. I mean, I think, honestly, maybe this show was written for straight people. I think it was. Because all this is shocking. And look, I've done a lot worse shit than what this guy has ever done. And I still get called a prude by other gay guys, by the way. Yeah.
relieved that it happened in Utah and not on my home state. It's like it made a difference or something.
ridiculous.
I know, it's so stupid.
That's hot. I like that.
Yeah. We're such tourists. What, are you gonna take me
We're
boating on
such
the lake?
tourists.
Wanna
Yeah.
go to the AIDS Memorial? I'm not sure I want to do that. Oh, we get the buffalo? Are we seeing the buffalo?
This goes on for a while, by the way. For the whole episode. But I think it got a little bit more interesting when they go to the beach. Here they are walking down the beach. Oh my god. What a creative place to put these characters, right? Walking down the beach. Two gay guys. Interesting.
Hypothetically, do you want to get married?
I don't know. Do you?
Well, I know I don't want to be like one of those crazies who goes on 2 drunken dates like in Badlands and runs the city hall, but yeah, I think so.
Me too.
But then I think about my sister. She moved here to be with her boyfriend, and now she's getting married.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I don't know if she really wanted to get married or if it's just because she felt pressure from everybody else to. And now we've got to deal with that pressure.
You think your mother would be happy if you were married?
Yeah, that's the thing. I think she would. Because she likes everything to be normal. And even if I were getting married to a guy, it would still make me just like everybody else.
That was me, by the way.
You worry about so much.
You don't?
I worry about getting a paycheck, paying my rent, but
Not the big stuff?
that's what I got my señora for.
Your what?
My señora.
Is it your grandma?
Oh no, and they now go to a psychic, a Mexican psychic, and that would have been interesting. I'm not gonna play it anymore. I'm just gonna stop here because I don't want to bore my audience with this. But thing is, they went to this psychic. The psychic was like kind of nutty, but you saw her like she came out of her room, and she was just like totally deriding this other girl, like what not to do in Spanish and all that. She looked like a very interesting character. So she goes back, and then she's like, okay, I'm ready for you guys. And then they're like, you know what, fuck this. So they leave. That could have been an interesting kind of thing right there. And I think they should have played with that, right? And I have so many critiques. I mean, this show had a lot of potential. It does. But it just deflated. It went flaccid. A lot of people are not liking it, especially a lot of gay guys. But hey, we have butt sex, oral sex. Hey, why complain? Right? I mean, that's all we need in a good gay movie or a good gay series. No. Look. Now I'm inspired to really do something about this. I'm gonna write a TV show. Okay, it's gonna be way better, more interesting characters than this show that we have. And there's gonna be everything on this. There's gonna be racism. There's gonna be sexism. There's gonna be anti-Semitism. Everything's gonna be war and peace, nuclear war. You want everything? I'll give you everything. You'll be so entertained. There's gonna be drug cartels. There's gonna be explosion. There's gonna be government conspiracies, black helicopters. You name it. No, I mean, look. Look. When I first heard about the fact that they were gonna do this kind of a show in San Francisco, of all places. No, how about Irvine, California? That would have been interesting. Or some other place like in Colorado or El Paso, Some place where you don't expect to find gay anything, But screw it. It's not that good. I feel like this was written by a college student. Was it? Because I went to college to study drama, theater, and all these stage plays, all these scripts were kind of the same. People talking and making little jokes here and there, and that's kind of it. I didn't appreciate that because my mind was somewhere else. My mind was in another universe, and I like movies that are pretty extraordinary. I like things that are pretty out there, pretty unique, This is not unique. I mean, this is just run of the mill. And now they do another. I mean, yeah, I guess, you know what it is? It got good ratings, not very good ratings, but it got okay ratings, good enough that they went for a second season. Somebody said to me the other day, well, they probably did it because they don't want to piss off the gays. I'm like, wait a minute, the gays are already pissed off about it. They don't like it. A lot of gay people don't like it, as far as I know. Yeah, there are a few that do like it. A lot of gay Mexicans like it because there's a Mexican in it. Yeah, but it would have been, if you definitely want a culture clash gay comedy series, I could write you one. I have many ideas, many perverted ideas. No, very interesting ideas. People will like it, especially gay people will like my show. But I don't know. This is I think for the straight masters who are titillated by how gay guys mate, I guess. And it's gay mating season. That's right. So let's find out how gay guys mate. This is how it is. And I still get some straight guys asking me like, how do you do it? How do you do it? And I'm like, you want me to show you? And they're like, no, but maybe when I'm drunk. The thing is, the straight guys find, you know what? This was written for straight guys, I think, because straight guys feel threatened by masculine straight gay guys, right? They feel threatened by that. They also feel threatened by penises. So what they showed here was something a little bit more, I guess, softer. It's not queer as folk, right? But they show something softer, a little flaccid. A little flaccid penis doesn't hurt the straight eye, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm not liking it. I'm gonna watch it to the end of the season, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. If season finale is looking good, which I doubt it will, and it's only a half-hour show anyway, so I can probably stand it. But it's not as annoying as it was with New Normal. I couldn't watch beyond the 5th episode because when I see a new series, I go up to the 5th episode, and after the 5th episode, if it's not turning me on, I'm just gonna turn it off. And that's what I did with the New Normal, which was a hideous show. Anyway, there you go with that. Looking on HBO, if you like to see how gay guys mate and what they talk about and how they have butt sex. Oh no, there's no butt sex in this, right? I think there is. I think a little bit, but not that much. But there was this huge oral sex scene. Maybe that's why straight guys are okay with oral sex. They're fine with that. But straight guys don't like anal. Yeah. Once they see a penis penetrating a guy's ass, they feel threatened by that. And and it's understandable. I understand where you guys are coming from. I have a lot of male heterosexuals who listen to the show, and I love you guys. Subscribe and tell your friends about the show. This is a different way to know what gay people think, especially gay guys like me. And I'm the only gay guy that will give it to you straight, by the way. So I'm not heterophobic. I actually have most of my friends are heterosexuals, and I'm fine with that. I'm okay with it, but I feel that this was written for my straight friends. That's what I feel. And the gay guys can just take it because there's it's a gay show. Hey, just watch it because it's a gay show. Doesn't matter if it's good or not. It doesn't matter if it really appeals to your senses, besides your penises. But it doesn't appeal to me that much. I mean, it's okay as far as like, okay, let me see what happens. You know, like let me see what happens. Let me see what happens. But I'm not there as saying, "Whoa, this is good." No, I'm just still like the only reason I'm still gonna tag along after the fifth season. I mean, after the fifth episode, is because I'm trying to figure out like what's going on, what's gonna happen next. So, look, I'm gonna hang on there. But if Fred Savage fails to deliver, if the Baba Booey Mexican lookalike fails to deliver, I'm just going to just like turn it off, and that's it. Already, a lot of gay guys turned it off. They're like, been there, done that. You know, it's not that interesting. It's not like the Modern Family, which is really good actually. Modern Family. I mean, the gay guys on that show. I mean, they go through a lot of shit. They go through a lot of shit, and then they have kids, and you have all that interaction with the other people, the other family members, and all that. It's pretty funny, but with this, it's like it's kind of isolated on its own, and it's kind of dying. You know what I'm saying? It's dead. For me, it's DOA, dead on arrival. The first episode, I was like, ugh, oh God, what is this? What's going on? Anyway, I'm fine with it as long as other people are fine with it, but still, I'm not gonna give it a good grade. I think it's a D minus for me on this one, but I still have hope. But hope is dying pretty fast.